years has come and it's gone, and you still have no plans on how to get the money to buy a home. The time is here now to take that leap of faith that you can be a future homeowner. My name is Diane Cardano-Casaccio. I've seen it all, and now I want you to save the time and effort, and I'm going to give you the 5 ways to get the money, and so you can rip up that rent check once and for all. No more rent check. Now, typically, a home buyer thinks that they need 20%, and they need to spend sometimes 7 years saving for a down payment. But because house values are rising over time, you're kind of chasing a moving target. So today, you can buy a home with as little as $2,000 or no money down. But that's going to be for another video. For this video, I'm going to show you 5 creative ways to get the money to buy your first home, for your down payment, or for closing costs. And you can close the gap between where you are now, which is renting, building equity for your landlord, to where you want to be, which is buying your own home, building your equity and your wealth. And you can secure money from any one of these 5 ways, or you can do a combination, okay, 1, 2, and 3, or 2, 4, and 5, and possibly take no money out of your pocket towards your journey to home ownership. So wouldn't it be nice to have extra money left over for some low-cost fix-ups, such as paint, or carpets, or new vanity, or light fixtures, things like that. So let's look at these 5 ways to get the money needed to buy a home. If you stick around for number 5, which is the best by far, please do. You'll see you is worth the wait. Now, 1, you can save money. We can discover together how much money you need and how much money you need to save monthly. You take a look at your current income and your expenses. Money for you spend on the car payment, your insurance, your cell phone, your gym membership, your lunches, your tolls for your car, your gas, things like that. Add it all up and see how much money is left over. Maybe you have $50 a month to put towards the house. That's your first way. The second way is to get a gift from a friend or family member. Maybe you have a rich uncle who wants to contribute to your home ownership. That's allowable. It's a great way to get some money towards the money to buy a home. You can save maybe $1,000, maybe get $4,000 from a family member. That's $5,000 towards home ownership. The third way is to get financial assistance from the seller of the home that you're buying. They call that seller assist. The mortgage company allows sometimes up to 3% or up to 6% of the sale price towards your closing costs. So $300,000 home, that's $9,000. Now you have the $1,000 you saved, the $4,000 or whatever from your family member, and this $9,000 is starting to add up. So right now you've got a lot of money put aside based upon a number 1, 2, and 3, and now we have number 4, which is from the mortgage company. You can borrow the money towards closing costs by increasing the mortgage rate. And this varies based upon the mortgage program you have that you're qualified for, but certainly it's a great way to offset the money for the closing costs. So you have number 1, saving, 2, a gift, 3, your seller's assist. Now 4, the mortgage company, you have sufficient amount of money towards home ownership. Now, if you think that was great, the 5th way, the best way, it's such a secret today, is by getting a grant from the government, from the federal, most of them are on the state level or the local level. Now, grants are cash awards paid to new homeowners at the time of purchase. You can use it for a down payment or closing costs or real estate taxes or mortgage discount points, whatever you want to use it for. But beware, all mortgage companies do not have access to these grant programs. You have to work with a bank that's FDIC or mortgage company that's FDIC insured, and also the mortgage companies really show you what programs that they have. That's why you need somebody, a guide by your side like myself, to make sure that you're working with the right mortgage company. Now, most of the grants, you don't have to repay. You may still need to stay in the house for a certain amount of years. For example, there are programs for 5 years and 10 years and 15 years, depending upon the program that's in your state. I'm in Pennsylvania, but each program has different restrictions based on credit score, income, how many people are living in the house. There's one program that's not only for first-time homebuyers, for second-time homebuyers never been offered before. We could be a second-time homeowner, and if you have income of less than $180,000, 2 people living in the house, you get the $24,000, your credit score of 660, and you can keep the home that you own, rent it out, and then buy a new home. That's never been done before. So if you'd like to get pre-approved for one of these grants, don't wait. The grant money will run out. It runs out all the time. So make sure you get on this right away. And every state has different programs. We're in Pennsylvania, like I said. So give me a call or go to my calendar. Schedule a time. That's dianescalendar.com. That's dianescalendar.com. And where I can get you in touch with Crystal Lowry from Huntington Valley Bank, we can find out what program is good for you. And combine all those different ways, saving money, getting the grant, getting a gift from the family member, then you give seller's assist, money from the mortgage company or from a grant.